I used that as my address. I went around the hostel, tested buy your kerosene at B16. Go and fast check.
Lavarita TV is a special TV. Lavarita TV is the best of all. Educating you, entertaining you, presenting to you reality shows, accurate news. We speak the truth always.
And welcome you again to another edition of Money Making Monday on Lavarita TV. I am Abike Adetola.
And I am Simon A. Sunday.
As you know, on Money Making Monday, we talk about skill acquisition, entrepreneur, and we're also bringing experts from different sectors, be it business, education, and so many others. Also, in Lavarita TV, we are into matchmaking, international vendors, logistics, and events management and planning, photography and video studio, for podcast and advertisement. We are also into conflict resolution, and we are also supported by Adekunle Komolafe Foundation.
You can follow us on all our social media handles. On X is Lavarita TV Ltd. On Instagram is Lavarita TV Ltd. On TikTok is MOFW Dating. On Facebook is Adekunle Komolafe Foundation TV.
Today, we are not alone in the studio. As you know, we bring in different guests. And today, our guest for today is Mrs. Veronica Ije. So, Ma, please, can you introduce yourself
Thank you for having
our
me.
audience?
My name is Veronica Ije. Thank you for having me at Lavarita TV.
You're welcome, Ma.
Station.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
She badged computer science, a BSc in computer
Wow.
science, and she's also a master in information technology.
That's
so you
great.
can see that
That's great.
our
That's
mama
great.
is all around.
Honestly.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Ma.
You're welcome to Lavarita TV, our Money Making Monday. Please, can you share with us how you started and how you get to the point you are today?
Just as life is a journey. My entrepreneurship started as a child,
Okay.
helping my grandmother, scaling her own business as a child, hawking, and also at a point I joined my mother where the hustle and bustle continued.
Wow.
So it has been a journey from childhood.
Yes.
Like I usually say to my friends, if you see me talking about business, entrepreneurship, in discussion or in education, it's not my fault, it's my childhood.
It's in the blood.
He's in the blood.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Ma. What motivated you to pursue your career in? You said you're into Pure Essence. Yes. So, what actually motivated you apart from it being what you do when you're in childhood?
Let me share my story a bit. What gave birth to Verocent Pure Essence, starting from Verocent Venture.
Okay.
As an undergraduate, I got admission. There was no help or support.
Oh,
Being someone that started bustling and hustling from childhood,
yes.
I know that I'm not going to lose that opportunity.
Exactly.
So the most inspiring aspect of it is that I have 500 naira with me.
Wow.
That 500 naira, when I went to check my admission at Michael Okra University of Agriculture, Umudike, I was in Port Harcourt with my siblings then. So I look around, I ask myself, this business is actually in me. Is not everybody here that have that support system to help them out. So that 500 naira became my capital.
Wow.
So I have to look around. I don't know if it's divine inspiration or God just putting things together. I look around, I saw people holding bottles from inside campus to off campus to buy kerosene.
Wow.
That was where the idea came up. I said, okay, I'm going to town. I know this terrain very well. Let me get to town. With that 500 naira, it became my capital. I have to buy kerosene, 200 naira, rubber 150, pay my transport back to school. That is 2002. 2002. So that was how my academic session started in my first degree. That 10 liter I bought that night finished that night. How did I sell? I borrowed paper and pen from those that already settled.
This
Wow.
is divine inspiration.
I now asked them, the room where I was staying, remember I'm not a student yet.
Yes.
The room where I know someone accommodated me in, I used that as my address. I went around the hostel, tested buy your kerosene at B16. Go and fast check. Buy your kerosene at B16. That night, nobody wanted to go to off campus again. That was where the capital for my education started.
Wow.
So the following morning, I went back to town. I bought 20 liters together with 10 liters. That is 30 liters.
Yes.
That was from there. I saw people having issues. I lay hold on one particular book while you ask the way you do. I love the book. So after reading it, I wanted peace around me. I wanted people to have resolution without have peace without conflict. So I started marketing that book.
Okay.
Before you know it, I find myself in Aba.
Wow.
So when I got to Ariari Aba, I asked questions. They directed me to the stationery department of the market because everywhere is well organized in the market. That was how I started my journey
From kerosene.
into selling motivational books, inspirational books started. My own duty is just to read the book. When I catch you, I will tell you about the book. You have to get a copy.
Wow.
So there are so many motivations. Got to a point I have done so many things. I was counting this morning. This place is the 12th location where I have been. Imagine having this kind of conversation. The next text message you receive is you on transfer.
Wow.
How are you going to cope? And I'm allergic to idleness. I don't like begging. So you have to crack your brain. What next? Where are we going to start from? What is the next plan?
Yes.
So it has led me to doing several things. So anywhere I get to, I pinpoint opportunities or pain points. The next thing I would think about is how to provide solution. Just like in my uni days, before I got acceptance, I saw the opportunity of selling kerosene. And if I tell you that that kerosene, that 500 naira was my capital, that was where I started. So from that, moving. So starting something new is not a challenge. As I said, my childhood caused it.
Yes.
So I'm always having that eye. 2 days ago, I was just walking from my house to the church. I was like, hi, if I have the opportunity to fry akara, there is this particular spot. Yeah, I would have loved to fry akara because anything I do works.
Yes.
So that is that.
Yes.
When you pass through life in a process, it engraces you
Exactly.
to see opportunities and take advantage of it. Just as Jagaban that I am, I thought of selling rice as in bags as a drop shipper. Why I market it online and sell to people. That particular decision got me frustrated. I went back to God. I asked, I have really done a lot of things. I don't even know what I am known for again. What do you really want me to relax with? Because the hustling is like anywhere you find yourself, you must hustle to not depend on anybody. So God said, I have put in your hands all it will take to succeed. I said, what is in my hands? He said, the gifts. And I thought back. I reflected, I find out that yes, there is something actually in my hand. We are now branding our hair care brand.
Wow.
We want to start with our hair care brand
That's
before we go generally into it's a process and we are ready to do
It's
it.
good news.
That is a
It's
good
good
one.
news. It's good news.
I am really motivated. And I don't know about you. Mama said, whatever you find yourself doing, do it with
Do
all
it
diligently.
well,
And
yes.
wherever you find yourself, don't think that I don't have the capital. You can start small.
Yes.
So on Lavarita TV Money Making Monday, we'll be right back.
Lavarita TV is a special TV. Lavarita TV is the best of all, educating you.
You're welcome back to Lavarita TV, our Money Making Monday. So, Mrs. Veronica,
Yes, sir.
I would like to ask you this question. What are the major challenges you encounter on this journey of success?
Journey of success is something that is progressional. You understand?
Wow.
Every day you encounter challenges.
Yes.
Many challenges, yes. As I said earlier, I have done many businesses. All businesses has their good and
Bad,
the other
yes.
aspect of it.
Ups and downs.
So what helps me is my mind.
Okay.
Whenever there is a challenge, if you can overcome it in your mind, that challenge becomes a plane.
Yes.
Just as the Bible says, who are thou mounted before Zerubbabel?
Yes.
Thou shalt become a plane. I'm not saying it because I'm a Christian. I am saying it because it's a principles of life. Any challenge you conquer in your mind, remain conquered for life. So you can intimidate your challenges by thinking your solution through. And the moment you figure out the solution, your solution is there for you.
Good.
That is just it. My mind helps me a lot to conquer challenges. For instance, there was a time in Lokoja, few years back, let's say 8 years back, I was into poultry. When I arrived there, I wanted to buy this grinding engine because I located around that area. There was no grinding machine.
Yes.
So you have to go far or board a bike
Okay.
or keke to go and grind. I wanted to bring that. God said no. So I ventured into, I have 4 rooms. So I turned one to poultry.
Wow.
Before I will be able to, the moment I land any location, my business idea is
go with your
landing
business
It's
idea.
already there.
Every opportunity is for
So
business.
it's not that I figured it out already.
Yes.
It might be on my way to the location. Everything will just click.
Yes.
So when I started that poultry, I got the first carton. Imagine that time a carton of chicken is 8,000, 10,000.
Wow.
So I started one. I started grooming them. They were doing well. I bought another batch while I transferred the first batch to the cage, groomed the second batch. So the second batch grew to a sub point. I transferred them to the cage, brought the third one. So the one at the middle had challenges. After 3 weeks, they all went crippled.
Oh.
Wow.
I was like trying to figure out how am I going to challenge. There are challenges in every sphere of life. There are challenges. So I was asking myself, how am I going to overcome this? I don't like dwelling on challenges for long. So I asked myself, in front there is a badge, at the back there is a badge. This badge should just die or just get out of the way. Let me use this space and move on. So that was it's last year that I started sharing this particular. My husband was just looking at me. Which kind of woman being is this? Are you not feeling it? Or even if I feel it, what is it going to add up to me? It's not going to solve any challenge. It will only make me feel bad. So I always look for how to keep moving. I'm always on the move.
No distraction.
So anything distraction, they are there, but you put them where they belong and keep moving forward. So that is how I tackle my own personal challenges in whatever form it comes.
So, Mama, our last question. Please, what are your advice to those that are just coming up, to our viewers that are watching, for those that are thinking, I don't have a capital, or they are scared of any challenges that may come their way, or your advice to them?
Okay, my advice to anyone that is coming into business world, first of all, you have to know that there are 2 kinds of business people. They are entrepreneurs. They are business people. Business people are out to multiply money. While entrepreneurs pinpoint pain points and provide solutions. So when they provide that solution, their risk management is higher than the ones doing business. They don't want to risk much. So what I am trying to say here now is identify what you want to do. Is it a vision? Or you just want to hustle? Whatever be the case, you are in a fertile land. Nigeria is a place where you pick money on the streets. I don't have money. It's not an excuse. Megoro Baturanchi, they do business and he have his money, he can solve his problem, marry any number of wives he wants to marry and living his life comfortably. Don't say you are educated. Being educated is an advantage. As an educated person, the way you fry akara with swag, with pride,
Packaging.
will be different
Yes.
from the way that the other person that didn't go to school
Yes.
does it.
Yes.
But now, let's not allow our education to be our constraint. Scale up. Start from where you are. Sincerely speaking, in Nigeria up to this moment, 1,000 naira can start a business. Where I have issues is when you give somebody 5K, you use it to cook soup. The following day, you will come back looking for 5K. I will not give you. The truth of the matter is, if the brain is working, 5,000 naira is enough capital to start something from scratch. Don't give too many excuses. Excuses bring paralysis. Let your mind. For instance, this brand was registered in this Kaduna. I have tried every means possible to register my product with NAFDAC. It was when I got to Kaduna, I said, God, as I am going to Kaduna, what are you going to do for me? He said, don't worry, I'll be your reward. So as soon as I landed here, the moment I stepped my foot on the ground, the first person I saw, I said, ma, I am looking for NAFDAC people. If you know anybody, I want to register from day one. So as I keep saying it like prophecy, today, it didn't take up to 7 months of me staying in Kaduna for my product to get registered. If you can think it, if you can voice it out, declaring it, God will put it in your hand. I don't have money is not an excuse.
Yes.
Those that didn't go to school are making money. Make your own money.
Wow, that's incredible. It's really indeed a wonderful advice.
Yes, it is. It is. Thank you so much, Ma. And I hope our viewer they've learned one or two, because me, I'm taking something home, and I hope you're also taking something home.
Exactly.
Let me use some of our mommy's words. She said, "Excuses bring paralysis."
Yes.
So when you think it, it will come to your hand.
Yes.
And wherever you find yourself, or where whatever you're going through, speak positive words. So thank you so much for watching us on Labarita TV on our Money Making Monday. So please do well to like, comment, and share. So from all of us in the studio, we're saying bye-bye. See you next time.
TV, Labarita TV is the best of all, educating you, entertaining you, presenting to you reality shows, accurate news. We speak the truth always. We speak the truth. Labarita TV is a special TV.